Hello, welcome to episode 2 of Garageland, in which Chris Hillman talks lovingly about his base level 1.1 Mark III Escort Saloon. Now, there are some sound issues in this, and I thought I got over them, but I hadn't, and there was an element of my school life creeping into this, which is should try harder. And I will try harder next time, I definitely will. But if you can get over the sound issues, give it a listen, because it's a heartwarming tale of a man's love for a base model car.
Are we going to set the car and get out?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What have I done now?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Go on. I've moved the seat bad.
It's alright, just stick.
Okay. Right. So this is your mate Chris.
Yeah.
And Chris is also part of the Masili. I'm going to use that word now instead of Mafia. Mafia's a bit...
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, he is. He's a guitarist and pedal steel player that I've done loads of gigs with. And he's one of my only music friends who's also a petrol head, like a bona fide idiot that will get under a car and start tinkering.
And that's him there sitting on that car.
Yeah, it is. Let's go meet him.
Oh! I know. I'm just saying now. I put my glasses down on the seat of your car, and the first thing I do when I get in is I'm going to sit on them, and break the only pair of glasses I've got. Sorry, Chris. Hello. So this is Chris. Lovely to meet you. And Chris has got
a 1.1 Escort popular.
Fantastic. And we were discussing earlier. Pete and I were discussing the love of the base model car. And this is
It's basic as I could find anyway. I really wanted the true early 1981 base model, but you know, with that's even more. Actually, do have a base model dashboard, but that I was thinking of putting into this because this isn't basic enough for me.
Really? Oh, so your holy grail was first. What was first year of Series 3?
Mark III. 81.
81.
Yeah.
And this is
85.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I guess this is kind of the run-out base model of popular. And
Is
it goes
it?
into the Mark IV, and whereas early on there was just an Escort base, which you just said Escort on the back, you know, and I guess same as this, but you know, this is a bit more plusher. It's got headrests.
So if this is a 1.1, this isn't a CVH, is it? This is a crossflow, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
I think, and I was talking to somebody about this the other day. I think this is the last incarnation of crossflow, isn't it?
Well, in some ways it went up into the cab, it was slightly different.
Yes, it went into Eco.
The
Enduro. Yeah. So can we get it out?
Yeah, sure.
What, with it up? Well, we can always push it out, can't we? I love, It's quiet too.
Quiet.
That's really quiet. Oh, the glory! Look at that, baby.
Base model madness.
So how long? Tell us the story of it. How long have you had it, and how difficult is it to keep it going?
It's bodywork with this.
Yeah,
I mean, the engine is one of those engines that keeps going. I mean, this was my only car for a little while.
But it sounds so smooth, so quiet. The engine.
I try my best, you know.
And do you do it? Do you do tappets on it?
I do. Yeah, periodically. I mean, it's still on points and condensers as well. So I taught myself how to do that.
We had that chat.
Yeah, it's another thing, isn't it? Because it makes you very much part of your car, doesn't it?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I didn't realise it had points for a while, and I was driving it, and I didn't know why it was so lumpy.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden, I took it to a garage, and your points are worn out. So I assumed it was too modern for that, but you know.
But no.
Be naive. But yeah.
But it's interesting, isn't it? Because the reason that there aren't any of these about really anymore is because they rust away, don't they?
Definitely. Yeah.
So you're constantly up against it.
Yeah. So when I bought this, I mean, it looked a lot kind of nicer and more pristine than it does now. And really.
Well, how long have you had it then?
I bought it in 2013. So. Yeah, quite a while.
Wow!
Yeah,
That is proper long-term ownership as well.
Yeah, basically when I didn't need a modern car so much, I still had 4 photos as well. Kind of like, they never got old. I was 23 or and a more base model anyway. So I never to buy it.
And where did you find it?
It was on eBay.
Was
It was one of those things where at the time it kind of wasn't perfect. It was, and, you know, I was about to go away on a long tour. And I'd been saving up a little bit for one of these, and then it came up, and it's like, right, I best buy it now then, and then disappear for a while, you know.
Yeah, we've talked about the curses of having some spare change
Basically,
and
yeah.
having the love of something, and the two meet up, don't they, at some point? So when you bought it on eBay, but how much diligence did you do looking at it? Did you go and see it? Did you poke around on it?
Yeah, I did, and this is where I kind of went wrong, because you know when you buy something with your heart and not your
I know all about that.
Yeah. So I looked at it and it was great. It had side stripes on it and it just looked perfect, you know, the bright colour and everything. Took it for a drive and it was great. And I just kind of like put my hands quickly under the arch. Yeah, it's great, you know, I had a quick look around. And I bought it from a dealer as well. Yeah, I know.
So you'll put at ease instantly, aren't you?
I know.
By buying something from a dealer.
And then found out quickly that the inner arch didn't meet the outer arch on both sides.
Oh.
And then when it came to the MOT, a hole appeared under the back here.
Miraculously appeared.
Yeah, and there was a lot of that. So it went for an MOT and they just knocked holes completely through it, really.
Did they?
Yeah, and
well, that's really disappointing.
It was really disappointing.
Yeah.
So I was kind of faced with the choice to go like, well, do you just throw the towel in?
Yeah.
Because I guess in 2013 they were really rare, but they weren't like as desirable, maybe.
No, but they were rare because everyone had come to that point.
Yes,
and that's the point, isn't it?
That's
Whether you save it or you don't.
Yeah, because I remember a few years before I looked at one that was about £200, and it was in as good a condition as this, you know. I paid more.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I got the work on it, basically.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, I think that's a very noble thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, again, I was like, I can't believe it. I'd already had a definition before which I had that scratch.
Yeah.
So,
It's weird, isn't it? There's a couple of things there that I find massively interesting. One is the psychology of buying a car. And I hate buying cars, but have bought lots of cars and am terrible at it. Because there's something about the human condition that makes you want to believe what someone's saying. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Sure. And we
exactly
all fall foul of it. If you're a certain type of person, you fall foul for it. Because you'd never do it to someone.
I did it with my modern car as well now. It's all right, but then there's a lot of suspension things that you're sorting out, and again, you know, you kind of think, oh, it's fine, this person said it's great, you know, and it all checks out.
And you want to believe them. And that's how second-hand car, not all second-hand car salesmen, but, and it's also how politicians, that's how they get by as well. They say what you want to hear.
Yeah.
You want to believe them. You want to believe that things are going to get better. And
that's the thing.
it is really the thing, isn't it? I think it's great. Can I have a look inside?
Of course.
So you've got another dashboard for this?
I have. Well, for me, I mean, it's a bit sad, but the Holy Grail is the base model. So and that's because as a kid, my folks had one.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, yes, it's the whole nostalgia.
So that's interesting. Yeah, that come across that a lot.
Yeah, actually, I did pull this out. These are out of the other dash. It's a 2-speed fan rather than the 3-speed fan.
Because 3-speed is
too much. Yeah. But the base model dash doesn't have the glove box. It's just a shelf, and it doesn't have the centre vents, which I kind of and the speaker and I just saw it come up and I could not buy it really. So
I've taken one of these dashes out because we bought an Orion once, and a really nice left-hand drive Orion, and thought that we would obviously be able to change it.
I think I remember that.
What an idiot!
Yeah.
I mean, what an idiot!
It's interesting though, because there was a base model Mark III that came up on eBay.
Was that?
And that was like that. And the Saloon's quite a lot for it. And I did think that, you know, could you buy a bulkhead? And now I've got the dash, you could just and then you start thinking, really, is it worth it? You know.
Well, and also with us, because it was for the show, it's got to be safe, and we could have done it. You could have drilled it, and you could have welded it, and you could have made it work, but. Would you really want to sell that on? I mean, once you've done it, it would be difficult to sell on, wouldn't it?
Oh, it would.
So, see, this is what you were looking for, and you use this as your daily car.
I did for a while. Now I don't have to so much. So, but I was living in London for a while, and I took this with me and I had the Focus still, and basically the exhaust fell off both of them. And the Focus at that time, it needed its timing change. Well, the timing belt did.
Yeah.
And I think that was about the first time I did was about a £300 job. You could buy a Focus with it done for £300.
Yeah.
This was about 2017, I think. So I just kept this, and then being in London with my job, I didn't need to travel in a car so much. You know, I have to give some credit to my missus. She does let me borrow a car occasionally.
Does she? Yeah.
Like one year I did 10,000 miles in this, and I didn't realise.
In this?
Yeah.
Did you?
Because the mechanic, when it came to the MOT, was like, you do a lot of miles in this, you know. And 10,000 miles 1 year, just 4-speed. And, you know, that was buzzing up from London to Manchester and back, and doing stuff like that all the time just to do gigs.
That's a long way in a 4-speed car, isn't it?
And I didn't really realise until last year. I mean, we moved again, and then I was driving over to Leeds, and I hadn't done any motorway stuff for a while since with COVID and everything.
Yeah.
And then I was going over to Leeds and was going up over the 62, and then especially on the way back with the wind blowing, I had the steering wheel pretty much pinned sideways.
Wow!
And it's so loud, and I was like, I've got to get a modern car again.
Isn't that funny that sometimes, and it's those sort of journeys, isn't it? It's I've got an old 80s car as well, and its limitations are the journeys aren't its limitations.
Yeah.
It's the state of mind I'm in during those. If you've got like you, I mean, commuting from I've just done that drive from London up to Manchester. I've done it in a Mini, and I was saying to Pete, it's got a wheel weight missing, and so I can only go 60. But it's a long way, isn't it?
You
know,
especially when you know something's up with it. I mean,
when
I was living in London, I was going to like Bristol in it. Back up to Manchester. I can remember doing one trip where I went to Sheffield, then down to Sydney, and then back over from there to London. And then at that point, things like, I can remember it was just leaking loads of water out of the thermostat housing and stuff, so there'd always be a repair to do if there was something like that.
Yeah.
But you know, you kind of do it down here.
Yeah, you do. Come on, let's have a look under the bonnet and see the beast.
No, it was what did used to be black, but I tried to match it with my Capri as well, which has got a blue rocker cover.
Yeah. Well, blue was always traditional Ford rocker cover, wasn't it? I always thought,
And the Dixie ones were an addition as well. So.
Does it play the tune?
It
does it?
Very flatly, yeah. It goes, go on, man. Come on, it's not quite.
I bet it's not quite. I'm standing well back. Fantastic.
But yeah, it still got its original battery tray, but it has had like inner wings and stuff. And
has it? Yeah.
Yeah, and I know like everybody wants. I mean, I'd love an original one, and I wanted this to be original. But I guess when I got it and I found all that welding that he'd doing, it was instantly not original.
Yeah.
And it's always been a car that I guess people have kept on the road, but it's been nice. It could do with a respray now, and it's had some, some of the welding and that done really. And it's just kind of. But I think those years where I'd had to keep it, I had to use it really,
Yeah, well, but also that's been kind to it because it's meant it's still about.
Yeah.
And it's survived, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I love the fact that you do exactly what I do. You've got spanners in there. That's because you've done that this morning, isn't it?
That's it.
You don't drive around with them in there, do you?
Well, it's been sat for a bit, so I took the battery off, and then when it sits, I have to the screwdrivers to take the air cleaner off and
for the injection of
unfortunately I don't know if it needs a new. I've struggled to get a fuel pump for it because I thought maybe the diaphragm's gone in the fuel pump, but to try and find one for this engine I've been struggling really to find the exact one with the right outlets. But I have also, it's still got on the original VV carb. So
is it?
Yeah, and it's a manual one though, so I wonder if that saved it.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah,
but I have bought a Weber recently, so I'm thinking of swapping it over, just to see if it does stop that. And occasionally it idles a bit lumpy, and I don't know if it's the carb. I've tried everything with the electronic ignition everything with the ignition except for changing to electric.
Yeah.
So I don't know really.
So what are your plans for it? Have you got plans for it? Because you're still massively busy.
Yeah, very busy. And like we, finally bought our house and everything, first house. So the problem before was, when you're renting, you kind of have to go everywhere.
Yeah.
Currently, I'm working in the garage here, but I'd like to build a garage. So and then it's like, well, if I spend money on the car, do it then. I can't spend money on building a garage, So it's that thing. I mean, eventually, I'd love to have it sprayed again. properly. And it'd be more. I know it is solid, but just a few things need doing, and just keep it really. I mean, yeah, just. Kind of
Do you ever think about that that sort of coefficient between what a car's worth and what you would need to spend on it? Do you ever think that?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I definitely can't just kind of, you know, I mean, the value in it. There is a ceiling of the value. I mean, I don't know, because you don't see them that often.
No, you
People
don't.
want loads of money, and some people don't want that much for. I mean, I've been offered these for like about a couple of £1,000, really.
Yeah.
And they in some ways they're better than this, and other ways they aren't. So one that's, you know.
I always think
pristine.
a car that's been going and been used regularly is better than a car that's been done up and left. I would always err towards that.
I think so. And there's a lot of memories with this as well. So I do want to keep it, and I'd just like to get it back to, because it was a bit more of a show car in a way that it was at Festival and Exceptional in the concourse bit briefly.
Was it?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I think that was 2017. I was definitely down in London for that, and then like the things where the corner bumper was missing. A neighbour ran into it, the last house, and then that flew off on the motorway. So I have got the corner bumper for that.
You have got it. Did you stop and pick it up?
It disappeared.
Yeah,
it was like I was on the motorway and got to the car show. I was like, oh great, that's flown.
Oh no, on the way.
Yeah. But I bought a new old stock one. It just needs to. I haven't got it with me, so I haven't put it on. And I just want to keep it going. Really, I mean, the enjoyment for me is, you know, listening to music in it and driving it and turning up in it and. You know,
it's sort of whatever floats your boat, isn't it? And I'm with you on base model cars, always have been. They're the ones that it was designed to be, aren't they? That's the thing. It was a car for the people. It was a cheap car, wasn't it? And you know,
that's why they all got thrown away, wasn't it, really? You know,
yeah,
people stopped becoming economical, and then you get the newer car. Really.
Yeah, and I mean, yes, it's right at the sort of at the start of that consumerism where everything is throwaway. I mean, cars through the 50s and the 60s were throwaway, but they were throwaway for different reasons, weren't they? They were throwaway because the materials weren't as good. Whereas by the time we got to here, if you think of what was contemporary with this, Golf would have been contemporary with this. Golf was massively well oiled and treated for life, wasn't it? Because when it got hot, they used to run out of the door skins, didn't it, on Golfs? And then you look at what else was current, and Allegro was current, wasn't it? But Maxi was also current.
That's true, yeah.
Maxi was still going up until then. When that's a car from a completely other era, isn't it? I know. I'd always thought that Mark III in particular, because it was first front-wheel drive Escort, wasn't it?
That's it,
And it was the first time that they turned the crossflow round and put the gearbox on that side.
That's it,
And I always seemed like this was the beginning of a sort of brave new world for Ford.
I think so, yeah. And it does feel, well, I think it feels quite modern as well, because I've got a Capri, and when I drive that feels real, and that's a 79.
Which Capri? What engine is it?
It's a 2-litre gear, that one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, it's a rough and ready example again. There's a bit of a theme, I guess, but you know, my dad's got a Spitfire. Those two cars feel very much older than this car. You know, this feels.
That's interesting. Definitely Spitfire. And what year is the Spitfire? Because they went on.
Yeah, I think they went to about 81.
Yeah, that's true. Didn't they?
Yeah, it's 1500, the yellow one. You know.
Twin carb one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. You know, we drove that in from Glasgow, which is brilliant.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a bit brave.
Yeah, that was brave. What bought it and then just got in it and drove it?
Yeah, it was a bit silly. You know, you kind of checked it over quickly. Yeah, it should be alright. We've got AA cover, you know.
That's the way to do it, isn't it? Yeah, but it's interesting, isn't it? This was very modern, wasn't it?
I think so.
It was a very modern thing, and even now you can see if you lined it up with its contemporaries, this would look modern.
I think so.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think it's a great shape.
I don't know who designed it. Do you know who designed it? I don't know who designed it either, but it is a great shape, isn't it?
It's good, and the thing I like about the base model, I mean the XR3, and that's brilliant with the spoiler and the wheels, but the shape as a base model really stands up, I think.
Yeah.
You know, and I love the rear lights. I know the Mark IV is the same, but it's smoothed off.
Yes, yeah.
I remember as a kid, my dad got a Mark IV after the Mark III.
Yeah.
And waiting for the Mark III to go away. We were both away next fine. I was looking at between and trying to check the differences.
Seeing what the differences were, yeah.
I remember you and Dad discussing how that was. If we thought about a design and just a flat Mark IV, I guess they were getting more modern, weren't they? It was getting towards the 90s.
Yeah, I suppose so. I hadn't really appreciated that, but it's quite a bold statement, isn't it?
Well, I think because the Granada and everything was the same, wasn't it? And I
Was
think
it?
was the idea was from Mercedes. They kind of stole that.
Of course,
Mercedes
yes. That's
was.
exactly what it was, wasn't it? It was a perception of class, wasn't it?
I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Clever them.
Yeah. But these, it's had a few metal bumpers as well. This one.
Has it?
Yeah.
Are they? How difficult are things to find for it now?
Not too bad. They're getting a little bit more tricky, I think.
Yeah.
It's the engine stuff. Like I guess.
What for a 1.1 Crossfire? You'd think that would be easy.
I guess just nobody has them really, do they? Because they're a Fiesta engine, really. I guess that's in.
Yeah.
I've changed the warp pump on it more recently, which wasn't too hard to get. But then there's just certain things that I just find are a little bit tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope I never need like a manifold for it or anything like that.
I was looking at the manifold.
Yeah,
It is tiny, isn't it? It looks like it's off of a model car.
Yeah.
Let's look at that in there. That's tiny. Yeah, but you shouldn't. They're alley, aren't they?
Yeah, it should be okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe that's when I put CVH in it. but no, it's great, and I feel like it'll run forever with that. It seems pretty hard to kill.
Yeah. Well, it sounds great, doesn't it? I mean, the first thing you notice, obviously, when any car starts up, is what the engine sounds like, and that sounds smooth.
Yeah, I mean, I periodically do the tapping to try and keep it to the
Intolerance, as it were.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't do the miles that he used to do, but even within time, I'll try and do the service stuff and make sure I'm on it really.
Yeah, amazing.
But the tappets were a learning curve.
It's all a learning curve, isn't it? But that's the glory of them, isn't it? I mean, we've all self-taught ourselves how to do it, and that's the joy which the generation now, my children's generation, they just don't get it, don't understand it, not interested, which I suppose is fine, but it gives a lot of rather zen-like satisfaction, doesn't it?
I think so. Yeah, that's what I love about it, and I guess like with modern cars, everything's so much more tricky. In the way, I changed the light bulb on mine. I take the wheel off all the arch lighting out, and there's a cover behind that with like 9 screws on it.
Blimey!
And it's not fun, is it?
No, it's not.
It's a bit daunting. I guess things on this aren't so daunting. Like to change the radiator. I've done the radiator, and that was easy. Everything's quite easy on it.
Well, there's plenty of space, isn't there?
Yeah, that's it.
There is plenty of space in there, but that is the glory of it. But you're right, and maybe saying that about the modern generation and cars is unfair, because manufacturers don't want you to do it.
No.
They want to send you somewhere, don't they, to get it done. They want you to go to a dealer and get it done. And spend money, because that's where they make money.
Yeah.
But there's something very glorious about it, and I think it's great. I absolutely think it's great.
Yeah, I'm glad you approve. Definitely, yeah. It's.
How could you not approve?
Yeah, it's a bit of a labour of love,
But that's exactly it. It's a love thing, isn't it? That's what we have, and I think it's great. Yeah, thank you very much for showing it to us.
Thanks for coming and looking at it.
Yeah,
I appreciate
that's
it.
great. How could we not? Yeah. Brilliant. Well done, you.
No, not at all.
That's great.
Yeah, I just got to finish a bit of welding off on it, basically. I mean, I'm no